As comets falling from a pure sky, we've landed on our old, filthy, and forsaken home. We need to scan key artifacts. Each one contains a fragment of the infinite information embedded on the seedling of a world. With this knowledge, we'll finally build the Etana and carve out a new kind of home. Earth was only a stage. We've squeezed it for all it's worth. Now, it's time to move on. But Rhea is withholding our research. They're the ones forcing our hand. Why did it come to this? Are they driven by lust for earthbound power? Do they cling to this dead nest for fear of the unknown? Or do they just resent?
Second left on the clock. He wins with a pistol!
Somehow managing to one-hand him after throwing his grenade.
Alright, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to IVRL Season Number 1, Week Number 7. I am Lampy28, and you can't see him because he's not on cam tonight, but I have Gaijin with me in his first ever IVRL cast of any type, so he's going to be our co-caster for this evening. Gaijin, how is your evening going today?
Oh, it is going fantastic. I'm very happy to be here.
Awesome. I'm excited to have you, man. It's the first time we've got to actually cast together and really even talk in person to each other, more or less. So, super excited. No, you have been playing VAIL, so you're very familiar of how this game works and what's going on. Currently, you're playing for Global Dystopia Nexus. And, how's the season going for you guys?
It's going pretty all right. I know at one point we had, we were ranked at like number 4, which was pretty cool. But yeah, no, it's going great.
Awesome. All right, chat, let us know how our audio is doing, our mic volumes right now. So Gaijin's first time in, we want to make sure that, you're hearing him perfectly because we want that beautiful cast voice coming through. So please do let us know as the night goes on. Truly, your comments in chat is what keeps the stream running as efficient as it does because I'm not listening to the actual stream. So I need you to let us know how we are doing. But tonight, we've got a wonderful matchup tonight. We've got Team Vegan. We've got Boogie, Woogie, Bandits. And I'm going to tell you what, we're going to jump into the scoreboard so we can look at the lineups that are coming in and who is still joining us. 8 out of 10 players currently sit in the lobby right now. And let's see if that pulls up.
If I could, I'd like to point out we also have we have someone in the server in chat They apparently just banned someone for some friendly smack talk.
Nice. We love that. We love that. And we love it when chat is kicking off and having a good time. So please have a good time in there. Be respectful, because that's what it's all about here. We are putting on a show. We want you guys to have fun. So, guys, why don't you talk about these two teams and who's currently in the lobby? I'm going to get the predictions started for these guys so they can bet some monies.
Gotcha. Yeah, no. Well, what I do know about these guys is both of them played in the Season 0 qualifiers for the Miami VAIL Major. I know I definitely recognize Venyan from some VMM games here and there.
Yeah, so let's see. On the Team Vegan side, we got Atlas in there right now. Some kitten dude, or dud. I guess, is it dud? Might be dude. Maybe the lettering's just cut off, but it'd be funnier if it was dud. Heritage is in there. Venyan Warrior waiting on their 5th to join. Check the VC and see if they do have 5. So they do have 5. Real CJ is still waiting to join up as well. And on the Boogie Woogie Bandit side, Marzen, Wolf, Fang 82, Eat Ninja, Squat, and Jake B. Now, able to pull up their team stats. Let's see if we can get that going here to go back to scoreboard. But there we are, team stats. And we can see Team Vegan struggling just a little bit there on Suna. So Suna's map number 1, always map number 1. And they have only won 36% of all rounds on Suna. So a little bit on the low side. And we got a little bit of higher one on the Boogie Woogie Bandits, as they're taking 42% of the rounds on Suna. So not too far from each other either. I mean, honestly, you know, and 14 wins, 21% of them come on Rayab, which is not uncommon, as you know, it's a defensive heavy map. So we should see a good fight here on Suna. I'm excited to see this matchup. It should be a nice close match for sure.
No, absolutely. I think Boogie Woogie Bandits really need to come out swinging here on Suna and Team Vegan do on Kitty. Because looking at their stats, yeah, they have yet to win Mar at all.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's obviously, it's not their strong suit.
Right.
So if they want to take the win, they're going to have to really put it on Suna and Kitty. And then having played against Boogie Woogie Bandits a few times, months apart, they've definitely been putting in work. So hopefully I don't think they're going to be any sort of slouch in this matchup. So
yeah, and we're checking out the standings there right before this match is about to start, so you can see where these two teams are at. And we got Team Vegan sitting at 17th, and where's Boogie? They're at 15th, so right next to each other. Only a few SRS points separates the two. But I'll tell you what, folks, we are getting into map number 1, match number 1 here. Round number 1, my apologies, as we're going to get started. Let's check out the scanner carrier, and that is going to be Marzen. And Marzen is going to be going towards the B side here. Let's see how things are going to play out. Bit of a B long push. It looks like all 5 members are heading to B long. Do got a 2-man defense on B as well. 1 in center. Real CJ's up on by sight. Going to throw out a flash, slow things down. There's a smoke coming out on the cross. They're hoping to blind him a little bit here. Flash going on the side on the CJ. Should be able to get across here. Nade coming out, almost hitting CJ's, but pistols coming out. CJ's picking up 1 on there. And coming around the corner is Marzen as he picks up CJ's. And shots ringing out from Venyan as he does take down that refrag. Side is being taken over. Nade coming out. Is it going to pick up any? No, it doesn't. Nice shot from Atlas as he takes down Ninja, but Jake B getting Venyan. And quick refrag squat. Last one up on offense and defense, holding it down there. Team Vegan, point number 1.
Yeah, that was a really great hold by Real CJ, because it was almost like a 1v5 gunfight on that one little angle he had, but he played around his cover perfectly, and he delayed that push enough for his team to rotate.
Love it. Yeah.
Very good play from him.
It was. Nicely done. Defense going to spread out once again. And, defensive heavy map, right? Suna is, Kitty is, and we'll see a difference on Mar. No, CJ's beautiful nade going over towards mid.
Goodness.
Oh, he picked him up on the long over, would have been over catwalk area, right?
I think so. I don't know. I wasn't on it at the time.
Yeah, it looks like from the dead body, it looked like went over catwalk where Squad is currently sitting, and shots ringing out from Squad. He knows somebody's chasing him, as Jake B does get 1 in mid on lower tons there, trying to clear that out and help his teammates rotate to A. He is going to keep an eye on A, but Scanner is still in mid. A Scanner is up here on catwalk.
It looks like Boogie Woogie Bandits have gotten cat control. Ooh, E-Ninja, he was just holding on, waiting for the peek on the sandbags on cat. So they don't have a pick on B. They're not going on it. That was a really great flash.
Was a great flash.
Oh my goodness. E-Ninja absolutely taking control of the round and have turned it from a 3v4 to a 3v2 in their favor with mid control. They could go anywhere, but Jake B is feeling around on B site. But now that Team Vegan has that information, but some kitten dude just turns it around.
Gets a double and A main. Nicely done.
Yeah, just like that, we're in a 1v1.
And we got Scanner down and lower in A main area, and E-Ninja's heading over there to pick that up. They know where it's at. The Scanner carrier is all the dead players are in what they call heaven, right? It's a screen up in heaven, basically, where you can watch the POVs of the players, and you can still actually talk to your team. So they are able to see the, the scorecard, basically, how many players are left, who is left, how much time is left. And the Scanner carrier can call out to the last people that are up, hey, I dropped Scanner in A main. So that's a big help to these teams as they go through. E-Ninja just 7 seconds left, going to have to go for the scan. He's only got 5 seconds. Real CJ's right around the corner looking for that easy kill. Does pick him up. Bad timing there.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if E-Ninja noticed this, but CJ was spotting all the way from underpass. He was almost on B site. And I don't, like, CJ was just spotting it. He watched him walk out. E-Ninja didn't check that angle. He was too focused on site.
Yeah.
So CJ didn't give him the info of his location at that range, so he could just sneak up on him and make him think he was safe while planning.
Nice.
Really good play.
That was a nice. Oh, Real CJ's hoping to get that grenade kill. He's even counting it down on his fingers. He must be using an index because each individual finger was popping up. He was counting it down, hoping for a kill. But that's the beauty of VR, folks, and especially the indexes where they can track each one of your fingers. Good times here. Love the immersion feel. Shots ringing out on B long as Real CJ has got his work cut out for him. He's got 3 on B long with Scanner, 2 in mid as well, just holding down rotations. So the plan here is to take B site and hold rotations with the mid guys. We'll see if it's going to work out here for the offense. Real CJ is being very, very patient here as waiting for shots to ring out. Jake B does pick up 1 in mid there. Nade coming out, just going to miss Real CJ's as he's taking a new position up, backing up a little bit. You can shoot through that black tarp, which is nice. You can see the feet before they can see you. But Hertage coming around through mid, picking up E-Ninja, and just kind of helping clear things out in mid. And we got a rotation to A. Jake B is moving to A main very quietly. No one's hearing him yet. He could possibly get an easy peek on one of the guys coming through. But some kitten Dud. It is Dud. It looks like Dud. To me, I think it's Dud. We're going to call him Dud.
I think it's Dud. Yeah, because even on the UI, it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't finish Dude.
He used to be Dude, though. I remember the name. I'm pretty sure he used to be some kitten dude. Somebody must have made fun of him, and now he's Dud. So, must have lost a bet. Must have lost a bet. Maybe lost a 1v1. We don't know. But here we are. Wow, what a great job by the offense. They take down 2 players already, and it's all down to a 1 player left here as Venyan is the last one up, coming through A main through lower. Does pick up 1, but now they know his location, and he's got his work cut out for him. Nade coming out, 9 seconds left, and the scan does go in. So when the scan goes in, 45 seconds restarts on the timer, and that is all that's left in the round as soon as the scan goes in. So even though there's only a few seconds left in the actual round, you get a full 45 seconds once the scan goes in. Now, Venyan is up against the clock. He has to get the kills or defuse. I mean, he has to defuse regardless, but that takes 7 seconds. So time's coming out against him. Marzen playing it safely there, taking the shots, making the kill. First round for the offense.
Yeah, that was a really good round from Boogie Woogie Bandits. They've had 2 rounds in a row where they just about turned around, losing the man advantage. But at that point, it's Vegan's round to lose. So Vegan ends up having a man advantage and then are giving it up later in the round. So
absolutely, yep.
Boogie Woogie Bandits keep fighting it keep clawing it back.
Yeah, and they focused on mid control there, I noticed. The offense did, as they really wanted to take down that guy in mid, which they did do. And just the angles right there from Atlas and E-Ninja looking for the coats. Nobody really wants to look at each other there. They're trying to get that tight angle, maybe a shoulder hit, maybe a coat hit. And that is one thing you got to worry about in VAIL is these Matrix style jackets here, a little wider than your body, so they do stick out around corners a little more. E-Ninja not ready for Atlas, and the shots are ringing out from Wolfang, on Atlas on underpass. Does clear that out, and they got 1 in mid, and they got 1 in lower tons, so they do have mid control, and they have A control coming out of A main. Gun down, looking for the shots. Some kitten dud trades with Wolfang. Surprised that was a trade with that gun down. Good reaction there from some kitten. Or some from, yeah.
Yeah, Marzan here is taking his time to clear out the B site. Little does he know, no one is home, but his other teammates have mid control, so they basically have A site for free. And honestly, I don't know what Team Vegan are still doing over on A, but now they are rotating and they're split up, knowing they've lost mid control. I think this round is just about over.
Yeah.
Venyan running with only a pistol? What's happening?
I don't know what happened with Venyan and a pistol. Maybe it was just for fun. Hey, you know, these guys are probably out there having a good time. I mean, you can see it. That's what I love about VR, the immersion feel. You can see it in their hands and their body motions that they're just having a good time. You can see, you know, aggression. You can see, you know, having fun. You can see, you know, frustration even in the player models. And that's what I love about this game.
Oh, we're seeing a mid push here out of Atlas. Knowing that Boogie Woogie has been going for mid control these last couple rounds. Oh!
Nice pick. Nice pick.
Excellent pick. He fell off at just the right moment, played the sound, heard someone swing.
I like that he peeked back on A, and everybody was very quiet and slow on A. So now he thinks it's clear. He thinks it's B. You know, he looked A, nothing was there. He sees Jake B now. They're definitely thinking it's B. More rotations coming out, and everybody is focused on the B side. Only one left on the A side, but the A push is real. The A push is coming. Shots are ringing out from Hertzage, but he doesn't get one as he's looking for another. And the long, they're going to call out long now. Beautiful nade. Is that going to pick up anybody? A little bit long, it looks like. And the smoke is a little bit high, a little bit far. Squat does pick up some kit and dud on the backside. And nades coming out. And they got A site once again. They are taking great control of A site. Defense is going to have to switch something up here. They're losing A quite a bit. And it's leaving these two guys in rotation mode, which is not fun and not easy.
No, not at all. And again, early on, Team Vegan, we saw Atlas, again, they took the man advantage, but it looks like they stayed overextended, and they ended up losing the site because of it.
Yeah, time is against Real CJ here. He gets a nice pickup in mid, but these guys don't really have to do much. They can just sit back and play a little bit of patient defense here because CJ's down on the clock here. He's got 18 seconds left, and he needs 7 of those to get the scan in. So gun down there, pulling out utility, and squat. Beautiful timing, picking that kill up. Taking a look at that kill feed a little bit here. Team Vegan doing nicely there. 5, 4, 3, and 1 kills. And again, Boogie Bandits still nice spread of the kills there. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 3 kills. 3-2 early in map 1 here. Map 1 is Suna, as you can tell. We play all 3 maps regardless of the scoreline because every point is important to the SRS system here at IVRL.
No, awesome. All right. So we see a little less emphasis being put on mid control this round by Boogie Woogie Bandits. Never mind, I stand corrected. A little bit of a caster's curse there.
We're always wrong. You'll find that out very quickly. And once we think something is right, we get proven wrong somehow.
Honestly, I didn't think I would experience it so soon in my casting career, but here we are. They're just being a little bit more cautious because of Atlas's aggression last round. Oh, but regardless, they are getting that mid control and they're getting control on B. They got 1 pick, and they know there's at least 1 more person here guarding the B site, but they're giving Team Vegan time to rotate. We're seeing Heritage hide up across from the ladder. He might be blind off of that, but some kitten dud here, putting down some suppressing fire, knowing that Boogie Woogie Bandits still putting some utility on B.
Yeah, and it looks like there's going to be a rotation off B. These guys have played it well enough, and they feel like they've drawn in enough attention. They're going to try to go A, but there's still 4 up for defense. So even though there's 2 on B, there's still 2 on A. They can come back and get mid control, but they're going to have to watch their front side and their back side here, as if they try to come out of scaffolding area underpass, they got guys on both sides. And time is now against them as they got 25 seconds to figure something out. Like, they can get down to the last second and put the scan in, but they got to be able to do that yet.
Oh my goodness, they were in a rock and a hard place. They could have gotten peeked from either site, but Team Vegan wasn't taking advantage of the situation.
They think it's clear. They think site's clear, and they almost get 7 seconds left. Can you get the scan off in time? 5 seconds. He's got to connect these dots into the right pattern. 3, 2. Shots being taken at him. No time left. He runs out of time. Jake B. failing to connect the dots. I'll tell you. But
they win the round regardless.
Did they? Oh, they got the kill? I didn't even notice that.
No, they got the kill in the last possible second.
Maybe that's what ended the round. My apologies. I thought the clock was 1 second difference there, but nice job. No, but I was going to tell you, like, connecting them spheres, you think it would be easy, but them little balls, saying the balls there, and they move around, you know. And if they're touching each other, that's not good for the game, because once you try to connect one, it says you're connecting two, and it restarts your pattern over again. So you have to wait for them to be apart from each other, where you can get that scan in and that pattern in just right.
I mean, personally, I hate it when the balls are too close together.
I know, this never works out well. I mean, might be an age thing, you know. But,
I mean, same. I'm not as young as I once was.
Right? None of us
Those
are.
reflexes in the game just aren't the same, you know?
Oh, Nade's coming out on the catwalk. E-Ninja had a backup, almost taking that kill, but he threw one at Kitten and trading shots. They both lose some health there. I like E-Ninja's flip of his utility. He doesn't like throwing with his left hand, so he flips it up in the air and grabs it with his right hand. That's another thing you can't do on Pancake games. That is strictly a VR type thing, man. I love the way Ninja does it. He's hearing footsteps behind him, looking for Atlas. Atlas comes around and just sees bullets in the face. Nothing like a bullet to the mullet there, as some people say.
Oh, that's funny. No, honestly, E-Ninja and I'm spacing on who else it is. Who Boogie Woogie Bandits are sending mid every round. Honestly, they are winning these rounds off the back of their mid control, because when you have mid control and you have information mid round, there is so much that you can do. It leaves all of your options open. Whereas if you commit too heavily to one site too early in the round, and you don't have that mid control, you have all of that space that could potentially be given up to the enemy team. And you just don't know if they've taken it or not, and you have to take a lot more time clearing your corners, making sure that map control was not taken. But Boogie Woogie Bandits doing an excellent job here.
Yes, they are. They really are. And man, I don't know what was going on with Real CJ. The scan was out on the other side, and he took forever to move. I don't know if he couldn't hear it, or if, you know, just felt like, hey, it's 1v4. I'm not sure I'm not going to make this or what. But it was a long rotation, and he didn't move as fast as I thought he would, trying to get that kill. And I'll tell you what, something weird about Real CJ is he's the only one I've ever seen point his gun upward when he's running. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that yet. Maybe it's the way
it is interesting.
It is interesting. 2 shots and plenty of shots coming out on the A side. 3 dead on the A side here already. A big push on A. Wolfang looking for that guy in main, but Atlas does back up. And
this is the first fast round I think we've seen out of Boogie Woogie Bandits as well, because before it's like they're taking their time, they're getting all the info, and then they're making a decision and committing to it. But here it's like they just kind of went all out. Like they're like, okay, you're going to give us all this mid control, we're going to take it. They're just going to take the gunfights, just decide things by raw aim over on A site, and they have the scanner down.
Yeah,
Ninja being a menace in mid,
takes down
easy 2-piece.
Nice 2-piece, all down to Atlas
yep.
here. Yeah, and he's going to be surrounded, nowhere to go. And my goodness, Boogie Woogie Bandits, I'm telling you what, like, they haven't played in the game for a while. Like, I haven't seen a lot of these guys play in a long time, like regularly, like most players do, like some of the top teams, but they are really showing a lot of great teamwork and skill here.
I, for one, am ridiculously impressed with Boogie Woogie Bandits because I played against them. So I was previously on Team Teku. I'm currently on Global Dystopia Nexus. Shout out to my guys in the chat. Yeah, no, on my previous team, Team Teku, we played against them in a tournament on a one weekend, and they only got 1 round against us. And we weren't even like putting in like a ton of work at the time. But yeah, they only got 1 round. And then I think we scrimmed against them, we being Global Dystopia Nexus, and they got a few good rounds off of us for sure. So like they have absolutely been putting in work. I can even tell just watching this game how they're utilizing map control, how they're moving together as a unit cohesively. It's really impressive to see.
Yeah, it is. And we just played them as well, but they only had 4 when we played, so we had the advantage 5v4. Not always, I mean, this game, big difference when you're 5v4, so. But yeah, I mean, what do we got here? We got 1 left, all down to Wolfang, as he has Scanner too, so he has options, but 4 still left up on the defense, and these guys are struggling a bit to get onto site, even to defend site. I mean, and this is a defensive favored map. You would think, or you would hope that you would be taking at least, 4 or 5 rounds on defense. I mean, you got to take 4 or 5 rounds to go into offense feeling comfortable. But Wolfang has the puck, has options, has 30 seconds. He is going to give away his position here by throwing a little bit of smoke, but you need the smoke to get that cross. So you got to get this kill. But Atlas just waiting for him. Beautiful shot there. And 6-3. Nicely done by the defense this round.
Well, honestly, going on to your offensive half having 4 rounds as opposed to having 3 rounds is really a world of difference. It's a much bigger difference than it sounds. So Vegan are really going to have to try something to really feel comfortable. I have seen these comebacks happen before from even lower numbers, but it's not something you ever want to have to count on.
Yeah, we got a bit of slower push here from the offense. They decided to go back to the slow push as we got a few in mid. We got a few A long, or 1 A main and 2 A long. And they are just, you know, playing a little bit like default, as they call it. They're defaulting a little bit. They're slowing things down. They're looking for picks. They're looking for an opening. You get one good pick, you find that hole, and then you try to push through it and take advantage of it. Shots ringing out from E-Ninja here. So he's looking for some kitten dude in the middle. And shots ringing out on the long as Wolfang does pick up real CJs. Some kitten. And there's that one pick. You see the offense rushing now. They got that one pick thinking it's clear, or at least a little bit more clear. And they can take that 1v3 or 3v1 advantage here. But nice move by Atlas as he does go down into the smoke, staying a little covered, but he does cough. So that is one big thing about the smokes here in this game is the audio cues.
How on earth did Atlas survive?
How? He gets a
How is he still
shot.
being a nuisance?
He is a double. He's got a double. This guy's on G Fuel. What are the subs? He's going for a 30. Clears sight.
No way.
He clears sight. Atlas, you demon. You are all over the place like a true Atlas map. I mean, okay, dad joke there. Dad joke. All right. I'm going to switch to analyst desk.
I appreciated it.
I'm going to jump out of the lobby, but I want you to stay in and give us some play-by-play on this round because the UI bug.
Oh, yep, that is correct. You say that, and my game just froze.
Oh, nice. How about that?
Oh, wait. Okay, nope. We're still here.
Good deal. Just talk us through.
Scanner is heading towards A. Oh, this is a hard A commit. We are seeing full utility out of Boogie Woogie Bandits. They are just marching single file down long A. They get the pick onto Marzen. They have control of backside.
We are in and we are catching the action. It is a 4v4 still, which is good. But they do have backside. You're right. They took backside with a hurry. It seems like nice pistol shot there by real CJ's picking up the rotator coming through. Scan's not in yet. Venyan's going for the scan now. That's going to throw off an audio cue. They can hear it when it goes off. Got Jake B sitting there on ramp, looking to come out. We got 2 guys out in the open here, and Flash came out. Nobody pushing it though. Where is the other? Oh, he's over there long. Jake coming up looking for a kill. See CJ's taking one shot and backing off. Looking for CJ's, but CJ's puts the bullet into the face, and at the same time, Venyan gets Ninja. Great work by Team Vegan. Did you get backed out? Get backed in?
Oh, yep. Awesome. I just got back in.
Cool. Yeah, that UI bug should be fixed when the UE5 update comes out for VAIL here in a couple of weeks. A lot of great stuff is going to be updated, man. I'm super excited about getting Unreal Engine 5 in this game. Some new maps that are going to be coming out, some new guns that are going to be coming out, just the optimization, everything is going to be amazing on that update.
No, honestly, we also have a Quest 2 release to look forward to later this year. Honestly, Unreal Engine 5 is really just going to fix everything for VAIL.
It will.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff coming.
Wolfang finding that first kill onto Heritage as they come around B long, and we were in the middle of a side swap, so we missed that one kill. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be plenty more coming. So you can tell Venyan throwing a nice nade right into the face of Wolfang. It literally went through his body, and I was in the POV. That was crazy. And
I don't think Wolfang realized that he dropped the scanner on that pick because there was no rotation.
Yeah, no rotations came out from the defense. There's still 1 in spawn, 2 on A. They got partially a B cleared out, but they got 1 on catwalk still, which is pretty common. E-Ninja does pick up 1, and through mid, grenades coming out over top, going onto B site. There's still 2 left on the offense. They got to push this a little more aggressively, or they're going to lose it quickly. Now they're just given all the time in the world for the defense to rotate, and now they got to face 4 or 2v4. Scans coming out. Venyan's uncovered. Venyan's unprotected there, but no, Real CJ's just in time. Wow, what a protection from Real CJ's. The timing was real there. What beautiful, beautiful work from 2v4 to 2v2, and now down to a 1v2. And Venyan goes at the... Oh, the aggression. Venyan just says, I don't care what you're thinking. I am going to shoot bullets in your face and take this win. Nasty job by Venyan. Because most players, right, they go and hide and wait and play time because that's I mean, that's the main focus of the game right there when the scan's in. Like, play time, try to stay alive. But not Venyan. Nope.
No, or CJ,
Yeah,
honestly.
they both
he
got
kept Venyan
aggressive.
covered when he got that done. That was a 2v4 they just won out. At the beginning of when they were, like, once it was a 2v4, I was like, oh, round's over. But no, these guys are definitely keeping it interesting.
Yeah, Marzen trying to hold down the big rush on the long A. He knows it. He's backing up. He's trying to throw some utility, and he is going to get prepared here for a gunfight. And shots are ringing out. Marzen does peek at the right time. Beautiful peek. And they are holding the cross and the backside. Look at this teamwork. Amazing job here. My goodness, as they are just cleaning house, and it was looking good for the offense. And gun up by Real CJs. You can see it. Gun was up. I say gun up because he points up. Not gun down. But... wow, that was crazy. Nice job by Boogie Woogie Bandits there.
Yeah, no, that was an excellent hold by them.
Yeah, especially Marzen on the long A. Like, he could have got aggressive and tried to fight them in that long battle, but he backed up and let his teammates help him pick those guys off on the cross. That was huge.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess the usual saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
But if it's just a little broke, try it again. Because Team Vegan is just... oh, they're going for the rush. But again, Marzen, excellent utility usage here.
They did get Marzen this time.
No, he was able to trade one out, but he was also able to delay, and that's more important. But his teammates didn't quite rotate fast enough. It did get his team the man advantage, but they have lost the sight. Oh, and CJ, definitely the hero for Boogie Woogie Bandits on this map so far, equalizes.
Look at him getting protected by that artifact for the longest time, too. But not long enough. Couldn't get the scan in. Goes down to Jake B. Atlas couldn't protect him as he was also getting shot. And they know scan's down on site. Now, the defense has got to switch up their mentality, right? They don't have to push. They don't have to get aggressive. If they don't want, like, they can choose to, which they are doing. They're nicely getting that kill by Jake B there. But they could have sat back and waited. You know, they know scanner's down on site. They can't win the round unless they all die. We do have a timeout, it looks like. So check the time. We got 5 minutes on the timeout. But yeah, I mean, part of that right there could have been a little bit of passivity, but not these guys. They're all about aggression. Let's build that KD. I think it's in their stats.
Yeah, maybe they are just going for a little bit of stat padding there, because they're just going like hard and fast here for sure, as opposed to Boogie Woogie Bandits. They play more for information and will make slow and calculated decisions based off of that. But for Team Vegan, yeah, it looks like they make up their mind and they just go for it together. But it's not quite working out for them, and it looks like we might be seeing a timeout or something like that.
Yeah, we got to pause. We got a timeout. We're about 1 minute into it now, so tell you what, folks, we'll send you, instead of listening to us the entire time, we'll send you to a quick little intermission. You'll catch some of them great highlights and replays that I saved already here in round number 1. We'll be back in just 2 to 3 minutes when this timeout is over. But folks, we appreciate you being here. I am Lampy28. This is Gaijin. And man, shout out to Gaijin. He's doing an amazing job on his first ever cast here with us. And show him some love in chat there. We'll see you guys in just about 2 to 3 minutes.
us in person for the first time, coming to Miami for the first time. How do you feel?
Well, I just love you guys. There's nothing more to say. Like, I love you guys. You're my family.
With XLab, we've been working remote with a lot of our team for many years, so this was finally an opportunity to bring everyone down. And a lot of us, this was our first time meeting, so...
All right, folks, we're going to cut that video short because the timeout is going to end here. I think within the next minute or so. But yeah, we're back. Nothing has changed. We didn't miss anything. It's still 8-6 in favor of Woogie Bandits. Still on map number 1. We can still see that score feed. But now, let's check out. We got some air guitar going on here. I mean, I wish I could hear what these guys are saying on the Rayab side, or what they're singing, whatever they're listening to. We got air guitar. And I can't say it enough, guys. VR, immersion. I mean, this is real. And this is where I'm telling you can see the emotion in the teams. These players are having fun while they're playing. They're just loving life right now, and why wouldn't you be? I mean, you get to play a game that you love for a chance to win money, to be at LAN. I mean, everything about it, it's amazing. And if you're not in the Discord, please... Oh,
Timeout's over. Timer just started.
Alright, folks, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to give you an ad to play for, a Discord link there. And I hit the wrong button. And that's what happens with big fat fingers there. But we are back in the game. Hopefully you didn't miss too much. We're right back, but we're jumping back into the action as we go into round number 15. E-Ninja looking at main here, not finding anybody, noticing the aggression is going to probably be all B. He's going to push through, but some kitten dude.
Wolfang's all alone.
My goodness, there he is, all alone. He's all the aggression. Wolfang by himself. Alright, we're back. We're back. I don't know what happened there. The Discord kid off. But we're back, folks. My apologies on that. Big fat fingers clicked the wrong button. Every once in a while, stuff does happen. But we're still in the map number 1, 9-6 in favor of the defense here. Wow, Marson blew himself up right at the end. And
match point.
Woogie Bandits match point here. They are 1 round away from taking map number 1.
Round starting.
Yeah, sorry, chat. Sorry about that. We'll be right back. We are live now, but I'm just telling the people when they finally see this, we are back, obviously, because you're watching what we do. All right, folks, I don't know what's going on. I'm not even pressing any buttons, but it just keeps kicking me off Twitch. So I don't know why, but we are back. We are about to start map number 2. So if you missed anything, I do apologize there. I don't know why this thing keeps going back to that, but as you can tell, we're going to go into map number 2 here. And Gaijin's still with me. We still have Woogie Bandits, Team Vegan, map number 2. Don't know why it keeps kicking me off on OBS. I don't press anything. So hopefully that is not a reoccurring thing tonight. But we're here. We're going into map number 2. We missed part of Gaijin's beautiful explanation of hopefully Team Vegan figures out what they did wrong on map number 1, because we don't want to get to map number 3. Mar is just, like you mentioned earlier, is a completely different map, right? I mean, it just plays completely different. The rotations are extremely long. There is just a lot going on.
Yeah, no. Most people I've heard talk about Mar talk about it as like the one offensive-sided map in the game currently. Just because, yeah, it is larger. You have longer rotations, so once your offense decides to commit to a site, it's a much longer rotation for the defense to get there. And then also because it's larger, it's like you can play a much more dynamic game. You can choose to commit to controlling certain parts of the maps over others. You have more options for rotation, and just allows the team to play around each other and around their information more so than Suna and Kitty.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got 20 seconds before round number 1 starts. So fly around Kitty a little bit. This is the B side of the map, also what we call skate park. So coming through skate park here, and then you got cave, coming through cave, and then you get into B site, dome. I mean, what do you guys call this? I mean, you call anything special or just B site?
We call it bubble.
Bubble, yeah. I hear bubble a lot. You got bubble, and then you got arches here and back here in the Rayab spawn side. CT, center, mid. You got pond. Some people call it pools. And you come around to the A site. You got backside A back here. Big rock as well. We'll get more into the callouts, but we're going into map number 1, or round number 1 here. Map number 2. And Atlas disconnected or fell into the water. One sad thing, I don't know what happened there, but they are down to a 4v5 on the offensive side. Scanner is picked up by Vinion Warrior, and they are going to push Catwalk. They're going to go B this round. Got some aggression out front.
No, this is... Oh. Yeah, no, like they have just barely spotted a couple pixels of Team Vegan, and Boogie Woogie's already rotating through mid. Yeah, we already have 2 people on B site.
Hurtich with that Uzi pistol just dominating on that close range. Like, that thing is so hard to play against. And one behind him, he doesn't even realize it. And Jake B picks up, or Wolfang picks up both of them, and Jake B picks up one as well. And he didn't even see the guy coming around. Some kitten dude picked up the scanner. The sound came out. Some kid dude got one, but Wolfang quickly on the refag. And that is going to be a victory in the favor of Boogie Woogie Bandits.
No, yeah, good showing, good fast rotations coming out from them as soon as they had any information, because they knew Atlas fell into the water at the beginning of the round. They knew the remaining 4 members of Team Vegan were going to have to stick together. So once they saw one of them, they knew they probably had all of them, and it was a good call.
I'm going to put predictions in real quick, if you don't mind. Keep going.
Not at all. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see what people's predictions are. And we're just seeing the exact opposite out of Team Vegan here. They're fully committing to B. Oh my goodness, Atlas! What a shot on a Wolfgang at the back of A site. They divide the site with smokes. That is a very good execute out of them. They fully have site control here. And it leaves Boogie Woogie Bandits just to stare inward. Heritage, he has the scanner. And he doesn't check the rotation.
Oh no.
The scanner is down.
Venian does pick up that refrag.
Venion's able, yep.
But right in front of him, there's a guy right in front of him, doesn't clear sight. Squat picking up another. And it's, is there like no audio cue? Squat picking up another. I mean, normally you can hear these guys all around you. But Atlas on site as well. Last up for the offense. He's got a full 45 seconds to get these kills. I mean, right now, you got to play this as a 1v1. Right, you know where scanner is. You don't want to pick it up. It's going to cause audio. You need a clear sight. And there's one. He's got one. He's got to know there's another guy possibly backside. Look at him. A nice peek. Oh, my gosh. That was close.
Oh, my goodness. E-Ninja had a sliver of health. He stubs his toe on the way to sight, and he would have died.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. But he's just the better shot against Atlas.
Round starting. Get ready.
Yeah, I mean, he did the right thing. Who was it? Atlas. Yeah, Atlas was on offense there. He peeked or backed up just and get the right angle onto long, looking for that kill. I mean, he did the right thing. There was nothing he did wrong. Just his shots didn't connect before E-Ninjas did.
No, those
Atlas,
gunfights over back. Yeah, those gunfights over the back of a site.
Oh, another nade right in the face.
Difficult.
Just passing. E-Ninja went a little bit too far. Shots bringing out in the smoke, trying to clear smoke. Margin grabbing one as well.
Oh, Marzen with the hero play on B. He gets 2.
CJ's picking up one.
And it looks like his teammates are just now rotating over. But he still has full control of the site. I don't know if he knows the scanner is down.
Great rotation by CJ, but picks up Wolfang, but quickly getting refragged by Marzen is that long angle from backside B. Right past concrete wall there. Some kitten dude coming in looking for the shots back onto Marzen. He's right there in front of him, trying to get back and grabbing the scanner. And shots ringing out from Squat as well. And
no,
return flash.
Sorry, but I just want to say that was a huge that was a huge whiff from Squat, just because some kitten dud had no idea that he was there. For all he knew, both of these guys were on B site. They were posted around the scanner, but because he went for that shot on that long angle and missed, it gave away his position.
It did.
Either way, they came out on top.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, they just kind of closed on him there on skate park. They watched from both angles. They knew he wasn't going anywhere, throwing some utility on him and just causing that pressure. Atlas again dropping. Is he falling in the water? Like, what's going on with this guy? I wonder if he's got some strict stick drifter. He might be away from headset or something, you know. Could be out of headset right now, and his body is just drifting off to the side possibly. I've seen that happen from some people as well. Nades bringing out smoke, bringing out utility. Lots of utility on the A side. They're trying to clear smoke as Venyan comes in, picks up squat. We got Wolfang on the back side there. And he is going to be keeping an eye on things as well. Marza moving in through CT. Shots from Wolfang. Nice shot over top of the concrete. Looking for another kill. Here's the footsteps. He knows somebody else is around here. He's got a nade primed out. Going to throw it on the backside. Heritage not in the right spot, though, for that nade. Heritage last one left is playing this one nice and slow. It is a 1v3, 1 minute left, and he does have scanners. Got options, but he's a little bit stuck. So right now, he just needs to play it quiet and look for some kills.
No, yeah, Heritage is praying for a miracle here. Just crouching around, trying not to make a sound. Oh, what a flick. An excellent flick and a great effort.
It was a great flick. Like, he got one out of it, you know, but he just couldn't move fast enough to get that double. You know, he saw one, saw the other, but just can't. He can't move that fast.
Yeah, and to the credit of Boogie Woogie Bandits, they were positioned well to trade one another. Because that's the thing with these kind of games. You just have to play off of your teammates. Yep. And Boogie Woogie Bandits are doing a great job of that.
And here we're seeing that defense just really take control of this map. I mean, and this map is, like I said, we mentioned before, very defensive-heavy map. You know, Team Vegan had some issues up on map number 1, and it's kind of fallen into map number 2 now. So they got to figure this out, and they're going to have to do it quickly. A huge push through skate park as the crew is coming through out their utility, but they get picked up. Real CJs picks up one little aggression from Marsden, but he does tuck back into lane there, and shots are ringing out as Venyan does finally pick him up with a beautiful nade.
Yeah, no, that was like a homing missile onto the head of Venyan here, and just like that, it is a 1v3 for Wolfang.
But now that they got the offense, has got the favor, they got the scanner, they're able to get this scan in and take control of B site. Now Wolfang's got to come through CT, which is very dangerous because you got all of Arches to peek from, but he's got a 1v3. And soon as he shoots one time, they're gonna know where he's at, and it's gonna be incredibly tough. Throws a nade surprisingly on the other side of cave. I guess just in case there's a flanker, but does get one. Gonna look for a couple more. Knows there's one on site. Hears the footsteps, but doesn't hear the footsteps of Kitten Dude on the backside. Little creepy crawly action from the Kitten. Playing it safe. Get their first round.
Yeah, honestly, a retake on B on Kitty might be the hardest retake in the game. So the fact that he got one, credit to him.
Absolutely. I believe that to be fact right there, because there's so many spots. There's so many angles to hide on B side, especially if you have long enough time to position yourself, right? The rotation wasn't as fast, and they were able to move and position themselves just right. So very tough choice there. Ninja picking up that early kill, getting aggressive in skate park. Shots ringing out in barrel room as Atlas and Jake are going back and forth, and Jake backing off rightfully so. Doesn't need to push it as Atlas does a little more pre-fire here, but that's all Atlas had to do was put the pressure on, and it stalled these guys. They're deciding not to even go that route anymore, and that's how you play that perfectly. If you don't get that kill instantly, you don't have to get into a gunfight. You can do some mental stuff there and just back off and just let those guys rethink what they were doing.
Yeah, no, in this kind of game, just establishing presence, letting the enemy team know that you are there can sometimes do just as much as getting a pick. But yeah, they played that very, very well, and Team Vegan are forced to take it into consideration as they take more map control elsewhere. It looks like they're going to be favoring the A site just a little bit. Yeah, they're going for the execute here.
Yeah, nades were ringing out, but it's hard to throw through all that concrete and that rebar. Nade doesn't go quite where it needs to go, but shots ringing out from Wolfang. It does help clear sight. He's holding it down for as long as he can, waiting for the rotations to come through. A little bit help he needs from the other side, but some Kitten Dude with a little bit of better accuracy takes those shots out. They hear the footsteps coming through from Marsden through CT, and they do throw a smoke out, and the smoke, he's in the smoke. They can hear the footstep, or hear the cough, and Marsden taking advantage of that audio cue. Venyan getting the Oh, what a peek by Venyan. Nice peek, but I mean, getting that scan in and just waiting that right moment. Beautiful peek by Venyan.
Yeah, no, Venyan and Real CJ collectively putting the team on their back, especially since we seem to have some sort of hardware issue out of Atlas earlier.
Yeah, he's back.
The fact that they got 2 rounds, yeah, and the fact that they have 2 rounds this far in on offense on Kitty is pretty darn good for them.
Yeah, and I guess I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the fact that they were playing 4v5 a lot to begin with, you know? And that's even tougher when especially when you're on defense. Or when you're on offense, I mean. The nade coming out. Did he didn't prime it? I don't think Kitten Dude primed that nade. I think the nade is still sitting there. But if it would have probably killed him. And another kill by E-Ninja as he's holding down grass and lane here, doing the best he can as he's getting pretty much engulfed. Real CJ's with the head peek. Does take down that kill. And Marsden last up on B as he holds down by Arches. Jake B coming through CT, but there goes Marsden. B site is clear, and all they have left is the CT guys coming through, and they got it held down by Real CJs. Let's see what Squat's going to do. He's going to have to throw out some utility. Good flash. It did get Real CJs. He did back off a bit, but he didn't push through it. Looking for the kill, but Real CJs out of the flash does get it. And Wolfang does hear him, and he is flashed. Flashed good. Now, Wolfang comes around, picks up that kill, and it is a 1v2. The scan in, 20 seconds left to get this to happen. Nice nade. Is it going to go on the backside? No, it's going to miss Venyan. But Venyan, is he going to peek? He hears the footsteps. Nice by Wolfang. What a reaction. He is down to 10 seconds, though. He has to make this happen. Got to go for the defuse.
He has to stick it.
Yeah, he hears the fast beeps. I don't even know if he has enough time, but Heritage is a little bit far away. He might even get a chance to get this. No, 1 second left.
Scan complete.
Wow. Heritage had a bit of distance to go, but the way he was tucked in that concrete, like, that was close. That was a very close call.
No, that was very close, but Heritage had his timing was perfect on that push to be able to deny the deactivation right at the end. But wow, what an effort out of Wolfang there, almost getting the 1v3 on the site that we said is the hardest to retake in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wild.
We got Scanner going to the A side. Nade coming through. Oh, I was going to say that was a friendly nade. I was like, why is he trying to pick that nade up? Friendly nade. Wolfang does take one, getting a little bit aggressive on the A. And if Hurt just throws a flash out and backs off, rightfully so. He has the scanner, so he can go to the other side. A lot of action on the B side as Atlas holds down the window, looking for Jake B and CT. And Jake decides to go for that gunfight regardless and loses. Atlas picking up one kit and taking down Wolfang as he tries to get that flank coming back around. And there's still one left that he didn't realize. Squad taking Kitten and E-Ninja holding down grass and lane area as he takes down Atlas. And look at this. We are down to 1. Heritage last up with the scanner. Playing it quietly in skate park. Gonna grab some goodies off the ground. Some freebies. Miss dead homies. Nice little pick.
Oh.
Nice.
No, that was a great pick. Andy has the utility.
Yep. But he doesn't realize
he
Squat. He doesn't realize. Oh, now he hears the footsteps. You can see he slows down a bit. And Squat still thinks he's pushing B. So that's a good sign. As they think they're pushing the other side. He's got 30 seconds left. He can still make this happen. But Squat, I mean, nice patience by Squat here. He's playing it smart. He's not, he's like, I'm not biting. You know, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm going to cover both angles. Is Heritage going to look through the window? He's not. Nobody on A yet.
No, Squat did make the right call there. It looked like he was going to favor rotating towards B for a moment, but he... Oh my goodness, and then Heritage just runs the other way. Did we get a double fake there?
Yeah, but Squat is playing this brilliantly. He's running away. They know he has to get this kill to win because there's no time to scan. Heritage going to win or not win because he can't get the kill. Squat is going to win the round. Nicely played. I'll tell you what, Squat made a lot of great defensive decisions there. Just all around. Like, he didn't fully bite on the rotate, right? He stayed in CT, and then at the end, with a few seconds left, he didn't decide to go for that kill. He didn't get aggressive. He played it smart enough, or maybe his teammates were telling him in his ear, right? Back off. You don't need to fight. Just waste 5 seconds. And that is just teamwork in general. Is great.
Yeah. No, he maintained great spacing, great positioning that whole time. He and Heritage were just playing a game of chicken without knowing it. But oh my goodness, E-Ninja with the aggression
It's been a couple
mid-hold,
times.
he gets 2.
It's a double.
Oh.
Almost
Vegan
picks up
aren't able
Venyon.
to trade that out, yeah.
Shots bringing out on the other side as well. Jake B cleaning up how. I mean, it's 5v2 already in a 2v4. And now in favor of the defense still. But Venyon, they've wasted a lot of utility and time trying to come through here. And, oh, nice pick by Marzin on the other side. Didn't think he'd get that one from that angle. I was on the wrong player. Venyon picked up the one more, and he's last one left as there is a 1v3, and Squat is on this crazy little flank coming through barrel room, but not in time. He's going to have to run out after him, maybe pick him up off bridge. Just in time. What a pre-fire by Squat.
Wow. Oh my god, Squat is just being an absolute menace throughout the middle of the map. From like the top to bottom Akiti, he's playing around mid and he is going for information. He's giving that info to his teammates and he's not committing to anything until he knows he can make an impact in the round. He's playing very well this game.
Yeah, and that's one big thing that a lot of people I don't think understand is the audio in this game. You can pick up, you know, a good 40, 50 foot around you of audio cues. So Squat just slowly going through, you know, back there by barrel room and stuff, he can pick up a lot of great cues for the game. And then we got utility and lots of pushes coming out from A-Real. CJ's backing up at the Squat, throws that flash out, and rightfully so. They don't want to push through it. They've made their presence known. Is it going to be a fake? Or are they going to continue pushing it? They know the defense thinks it's a heavy A. Right now, a lot of action. 3 players defending A, and here comes the utility. Blind as a bat he is, and CJ takes him down, and they get 2 more, and it is still a 3v3 evened up. Atlas here holding the rotations, waiting for Marzin or anybody to come through, but nice work by Ninja picking up that protection.
It's a 2v3, but here in the favor of Vegan, it's a 2v1 on the A site, but Wolfang, he's not letting them know he's there. He's just letting them on by.
Yeah.
And he's waiting for his
teammates. He's waiting patiently, and here comes the shots ringing out. They do find him. Flash coming out. Beautiful flash play. Is he going to push it in time? He's looking for the kill. He sees the foot of Venyon Warrior, and wow, did CJ just pick that up? My goodness, I thought that for sure was a kill. 2v2 now, Venyon and CJ's versus E-Ninja, and all the kills just happened at once there. Wow, Boogie Woogie Bandits taking the victory on that one with E-Ninja still alive.
Goodness, and we're going into the side swap.
This is true. So I'm going to jump out, folks. We're going to jump back in just a second. Make sure to get all them beautiful, beautiful stats at the bottom. We don't want to miss out any of that.
No, and right off the bat, while you swap, the scanner is headed towards A. E-Ninja, who is putting on the mid-aggression on the defense, is going to be doing the same thing on the offense. He's heading through kegs. He's already rushing up bridge. They are just holding W on an A split. Team Vegan not putting any presence towards mid-control. And they are getting collapsed on.
All the dead bodies, man. Look at all the dead bodies just laying there on the ground. A bunch of free utility. The scanner's down as well. 3v2. And nades coming out. A lot of health gone for the offense. The defense still looking quite healthy, but they were the rotators. They were the guys coming from the long way the other way. And how is Atlas going to play this one on the backside? E-Ninja looking for that peak, looking for that shoulder. He's looking for it. Doesn't quite pick him up. Heritage is on Big Rock. Dice, as we call it, with the Uzi pistol, should get one because it is dangerous at close range. Shots ringing on the opposite side as E-Ninja does get that one. And shots ringing out. E-Ninja, the double, finishing things off there. Wow.
Goodness, I'm still waiting to get back into the server to fix the spectator bug, but I do see we have someone asking in chat, why is everyone using the ump? I have seen the ump get a good amount of popularity on this map just because you can force a lot of those close angle gunfights, and at close range, the ump is just a 2-shot body shot kill.
Yeah.
And while there are other SMGs that are favorable in that range, they're a much higher fire rate. So if you whiff, you can lose a lot more ammo compared to the ump.
We have Heritage in the skate park getting aggressive. He's already behind concrete wall, and they don't even know he's here. And now they will with the smoke placement. That's a beautiful smoke placement. And just getting that information is amazing. Jake B clearing out A side here a little bit. They do have a clear line to A, but they still got to move through skate park and over bridge to get there. Heritage right on the other side of this concrete wall. They know somebody's still close by, and just missing is Wolfang. Heritage going to the other side, picking off one. Is he going to get Wolfang on the double peek? He does. Nice job by Heritage on the great concrete wall play, but Jake B clearing out another one on A site. But they do have scanner in skate park. Don't have to worry about Jake B so much. Jake B's got to do all the work here as he has got to go across the map and go across 3 lasers of Team Vegan. The free fire coming out. He's got to make this happen. He does. Get across. Gonna push back, but Venyan is there waiting for him. Nice work. 8-4. Team Vegan trying to save every round they can here. The comeback could be real. I got to get that side swap in there before someone yells at me.
Round starting.
Yeah, no, the comeback could be real. Honestly, no side has more comeback potential, other than more so than KD defense.
Right.
Just because you have to force your team through so many choke points, and with the utility as strong as it is in this game, it's just very easy to come back on that side.
All right, Heritage running down skate park again on defense. That aggressive defense, and a lot of smokes coming out from the defense actually into skate park, which is a little bit different as Heritage does get busy with it, but gets taken down by Squad from that beautiful nade. They knew somebody would be getting aggressive, and some kitten dude getting aggressive on A long. Or no, it looked like CJ's traded out on A long there, and nade coming out. Wow, what a nade placement there by Venyan, but rightfully so. E-Ninja does back up in time. And tight angle, trying to play this tight angle game, waiting for someone to come around the corner. And Venyan's going to push it. No. Venyan comes out on top of that one as well. Half life left, flicking around, coming back. Marzen just right on the other side of him. It's going to be a flash play, beautiful flash play. And Marzen nowhere. He's got double flat. No, he tries to nade him. Scan is in too, so Venyan's got to get going somewhere. He's got to do something here. He's got to push. Marzen tries to get the shot on him, but he's got 20 seconds to get the kills and get the defuse going. Squat right to the right here. Is he going to look right? He does look right in time. Wow, what a flick by Venyan.
Oh.
But not enough health left as they do trade out. Scan still going.
Oh, if Venyan had more than just a sliver of health left, that quick draw could have made the difference there, because Marzen had so far to rotate with the scanner down.
He did, and I mean, that was an impressive flick by Venyan. He wasn't looking that way, you know, in the beginning, but man, the reaction time was impressive. Getting the kill too.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like we're seeing another hit favoring B for the Boogie Woogie Bandits, and we're seeing even more aggression out of Team Vegan here. That seems to be the name of the game on this match. Oh my goodness, but Heritage gets bombed out of existence after realizes.
JP on the A side does take down Kitten, dude. Shots are still ringing out on the B side as well. Defense holding it well enough to make the offense rotate off and rethink this. They're going to go back up mid and try to go through. It looks like they're going to go to A. Wolfang with the scanner here going through. What's the thing called again back there?
Goodness, I what he's in now, I call it museum, but
yeah, nightclub. Why wouldn't I think it? I couldn't think of it. The old man brain there couldn't think of it, but it's called nightclub. All right, Venyan Warrior picking up one on A side as well. Jake B with the nade onto Venyan, getting that refrag. You can't kill my enemies without going down. So a nade, dare you? Jake B did pick up the scanner, and he's going to have a free A side to get this done. Atlas, last up on defense, does pick up one in CT. He's got one behind him. He's got scan out in front of him, and he's got to keep moving. But he is afraid of the person in the back. And can he pick him up in the window? Will he be looking? Marzen's going to be looking as well. And they trade out. My goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Atlas there. As he was rotating, he knew the timing so well for when he was like, for when he made contact with that. I forget who he traded with just now. But that player, he knew the rotation timing so well. He knew exactly when to take cover and when to aim at the window. That was really impressive.
Yeah, it was impressive. I mean, honestly, it was like within a second. I mean, the timing was, like you mentioned, it was perfect. And they end up trading out. I mean, luckily, whoever was shooting back, I can't remember who it was, like peeked the right spot as well because the timing was real. Heritage but trying to get some free fire through the smoke. They're not picking anybody up. Here's all the footsteps coming around him. He's going to trade out with E-Ninja. Jake B picking up Atlas on B side, and they got B cleared out, and they've got plenty of time. Offense could get their last winning round here. 4 still up. Scans coming in on the B side, and offense does have to make this rotation. Some kitten dude coming way back from long here from A, and Venue Warrior leading the pinch here as he gets the first one, and it is a 3v3 now. Shots ringing out right in front of Arches, and they know it. Time running down. They know they're going to have somebody in cave. They're going to pick up one. Squat picks up one. Flash coming out. Beautiful flash. Well, CJ's push him. He's not going to push him. He does get 2, and they're down to 1 left, and they got to go for the defuse in the next few seconds. And Kitten Dude gets it, and the defense get that hole or that retake. My gosh, that was impressive, honestly. Like, it was a 3v4.
So
and retaking B, how many times did we say retaking B is so tough? And they did it.
Match point.
Yeah, no, hardest retake in the game for sure. Venyan had some excellent picks coming out of the mid pond area.
Yeah.
And then he overextended a little bit, but it didn't matter because his teammates positioned and retook perfectly. That was very impressive out of Team Vegan.
Yes, it was. And Venyan himself coming out of the CT, like you mentioned, just getting that first kill, because that first guy is the one you have to get through. You know, and that just really opened it up all the way to site there. All right, another B push through Skate Park. Wolfgang with Scanner just getting aggressive. He's the first one running out, and he's going to die first too, and he's had Scanner. So that is not always the best option to die with the Scanner up in the front, because that tells the team that just killed you where Scanner is at, and also makes that audio cue. They know Heritage is there waiting on backside. They're going to have to clear him out before they do too much. Squat pre-firing a little bit, going around the backside, and Heritage gets 1, but he's getting pushed by Squad. He's going to have to get him pinched from both sides, honestly, but they clean him up. And we are down to just Squat left, and he's got to make this happen. He finds one. He knows another one's coming. He almost got the double, but Venyan cleaning house and saving the round. The comeback is real, folks. The comeback is real.
Yeah, no, Team Vegan absolutely putting in a great effort on their defensive side. They are not messing around anymore. They definitely were getting a little aggressive earlier in this half, but it looks like they're definitely settling into something just a little more passive, and it's working out for them.
Yeah, I was just going to say, holding back and waiting is working out much better for them. You know, pushing that aggression. But here we go. Heritage does come up front again, and we just said it. And maybe they're going to learn next time around. They've been clearing out that concrete wall every round, and it's only been working when they actually push it. So Heritage is going to have to learn from that on the next round. But Wolfgang again.
If there is a next round.
If there is a next round, good point there. And trade out comes out onto bridge area, but Scanner's still in skate park here. Real CJ's picking up Squat as well, and it opens up things a little bit. We're at a 3v3. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in this round. Jake B all alone on the offense on A side. He can make this rotation come around if he wanted, or he can let the team know that, hey, I have A side and it's clear. Shots ringing out as they are going to make that rotation. Wolfgang coming through barrel room. He's going to cut across bridge here very shortly, and the defense is still waiting on B site. I got to tell you, Wolfgang should not run with his head up at window, though. Crouch across, crouch across bridge, because you just never know. Jake B picking up 1 there in CT.
I think they learned their mistakes from earlier in the game. That's quite a slow rotation out of them, but I think it's because they knew they had mid control. They could take their time clearing their angles. But the one giving that information, Jake B trades out with Venyan Warrior, and he leaves Atlas about 30 HP and a Dream in a 1v2.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Atlas.
Wow,
he gets 1. Can he get this? Oh my gosh, what a flick, but not enough. 11, the air guitar finish there. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. 11-6 for map number 2. And see if I catch a few of them before they leave. Sorry about that on the stats. But map 1, 11-6. Map 2, 11-6. Both in favor of Boogie Woogie Bandits. Folks, we're going to go to map 3 because we got to regardless, even though they have won 2 maps in a row. Total scoreline 22-12 so far. But got to play all 3 maps. We're going to Mar.
Yeah, no, and let's hope that Team Vegan has been putting in work on Mar, just because historically this has not been a great map for them. But obviously it's like we saw them playing pretty dynamic and making adjustments based on what did and didn't work on their defensive half for Mar. So let's see what they can bring out on Mar. Yeah.
Yep. And we'll send you to a quick intermission, catch some of them replays that we picked up, and we'll see you guys on Mar in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining us. I am Lampy28, hosted here with Gaijin, and we appreciate you guys sticking around with us. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
What we got here, a little caterpillar play, taking it slow. Real CJ about to peek this with a ton of lasers, folks, as the scan is almost complete. Spam bot coming around, looking for that kill. Can't find ammo again.
All right, folks, we're back on Mar. We are going to get started here in the next few seconds. And like we mentioned, Mar is a much bigger map. It's got elevations, so not just one little catwalk. It's got an entire catwalk. It's got multiple hallways going back and forth, openings. The roof is open for utility, so there's a lot of options on catwalk, and then you got very tight angles on the A and the B side as well. So we're going to get started. It looks like we got a B push coming out from the offense as they're heading into pump room, and it is a pistol round only. No eco in this game. First round of each side is a pistol round, and smoke's coming out on the left side, blocking off Venyan, but Atlas is up in the open, and he does get taken down by Jake B, and Real CJ is on site trying to hold back the offense here. Jake B coming up over top, picks up another one, and they are starting to clear site quickly. They got 3 killed on site, and nice shot by Jake B. Wow, what an angle, what a shot, all down to Venyan. That was rough, man, to watch. I feel bad for the guy, and the body throwing and flying in the air as the death comes out. 5 up offense to start things off. Wow.
Oh, what a clinical pistol round from Boogie Woogie, because and Jake B in particular, 4 kills. Not only that, he flashed his team in B main. He got the kill onto CJ, who was in the middle of sight while he was dropping, and then that insane pixel angle shot. Wow,
yeah,
great round from him.
That was a great round. And this is the one and only map that we consider to be offensively favored, only because the rotations can take so long. If you can get to site quickly and put the scan in very fast before the rotations come out, then you have plenty advantage. Look at these kills by Wolfang, just sitting and holding an angle behind these boxes, picks up 2 in pump room, and that is going to cause a lot of distraction as A side is clear, but they are still got a guy on A going to make this rotation through. They don't even need 5 guys. It's a 4v5 on this side for the most part, and offense is just clear in house here. They got another one, and it is a 3v1 with Heritage last up. My goodness, and again, just dominating fashion here. I mean, Vegan's only got 2 kills on the whole team in 2 rounds. I mean, something's got to change here. They are just pushing B aggressively and taking it.
No, absolutely. Vegan were trying to meet it with some counter aggression there, but it just didn't work out. But that's how it is with those aggressive plays when you're on defense. It's high risk, but it's high reward. But then again, if you don't come out on top, it can really mess up your round.
Yeah. Trying to get these predictions started. That's why the thing's still up, folks. Sorry about that. I will get back to the gameplay here very shortly. Missed maybe a shot or 2.
No, you're fine. I do want to point out, Atlas is peeking for, like, shoulder peeking for information in B main. He's got an interesting loadout from the AK-303 with the scope.
People play that gun? I didn't even know people even choose that.
yeah, but he's running it with the scope.
Wow. And I mean, offense again, 5 still up and only 2 defenders left. And I'll tell you what, Real CJ's bold choice is playing the Vector on this map. That's a bold choice as being a long-range map and a short-range gun. There is some short-range action in this map, obviously, but I mean, it's a tough choice. Look at Atlas. He's just sniping. I mean, did he play Onward before? I think he might have. But Scan is in, and he's got a long rotation. Not taking the zip line is. There's advantages to that, but there's disadvantages because it's such a long way to go. You're going to lose a lot of time, but if you take the zip line, it's very noticeable, obviously, and Jake B is back there on the back of the zip line just waiting in comm center, and I love this play by Atlas. It looks like he's just having some fun. Maybe he just really likes this gun. I don't know. 13 seconds. He's got to get this kill in the next... Or he's got to get the scan going in the next few seconds here. Going down to Jake B. Oh, my goodness.
All right, that was a cursed loadout for sure. Can we, if y'all got your favorite cursed loadouts, can we see that in the chat, please? Because I'm like, there's 2 AKs, and that one has the worst damage fall off. I don't know why you'd run the scope on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's meaning a little bit. We don't know. You know, maybe they're just having fun. They lost map 1 and 2, but you still got to play for points because, you know, total point score. Like if they would have came out and won this one 11-0. They would have won the total points, which is actually pretty good for your SRS system, even if you lose 2 maps. So it's not over until the map 3 is over. You know what I'm saying? Good 2 kills there early on for the offense as the rotation's coming through Glow Cave here, and Heritage going to be in a world of trouble as the E Ninja's waiting on boxes. Beautiful setup. Some kitten dudes coming through, and Atlas taking the zip line does get picked off, but going down is some kitten dude taking the Ninja. But again, just the dominating fashion of Boogie Woogie Bandits on offense here, doing what they do and taking site. And that's what you got to do. You take site early, and it just changes the whole game because you're going to waste 10 to 15 seconds rotating. And then if you rotate into the offenders, like this map is tough. You got to be able to hold site for as long as possible. So my advice to you guys, if you're getting pushed on site, back off and wait for your teammates to come help you because you're better off staying alive and pushing with your teammates after the scan's in and then losing a round or losing a player early in the game.
Yeah, no, I gotta agree with that entirely. It's better to play retake on the sites on this map because it is more offensively favored than it is to what was I saying? I don't know. Some kitten dude.
Kitten dude comes around on a flank. I mean, they're getting a little bit different in the plays here, and that's working out for him as they pull a big flank. Jake B playing off the zip line there. I gotta say that is the most dangerous zip line in the game, as it is the most exposed in the game. Very, very tough to get through that. Shots ringing out as Jake B picks up 1, trying to get to that scanner, and it is a 2v2 now. Heritage coming back from the backside of Jake B.
Yeah, no, Jake B is out here all alone, far away from his teammate, but he's able to find Heritage, and some kitten dude is left in a 1v2. He knows the scanner's down. I don't know if he realizes how close Jake B is. He's 100% blind here.
Wow.
And Jake B just mops him up.
Jake B, beautiful flash play, really. I mean, he heard the footsteps of Venyan trying to get around the corner there, and great work.
All right, and I did ask people their favorite cursed loadouts. Fizzy said he runs iron sights on the Scar. What's wrong with you? Cruxer says Vector with ACOG. I don't know who hurt you, but I'm sorry. And Baked Fox says Scar Scope with impact grenades. That's kind of okay.
Yeah,
that's the only passable one there.
Yeah, I mean, impact grenades, I'm still not a fan of them. I mean, they're fun to meme around with, but competitively, I haven't gotten to the point of using them yet. But Real CJ is running the gold AK here. Must be a jinx because he goes down to Squat on the top of the catwalk here. Squat trying to take down side. Heritage coming around the corner, looking for that kill. Just misses out on Squat. Squat's going to come back. He said, you know what? I'll take that gunfight. Comes back and wins the gunfight against Heritage. And then cleaning up E Ninja as well.
Yeah, Venyan, last one. Left alone. 1v4, 1v3. He's still got all of his HP and all of his nades. He just got Jake B, his first death this game. 11-1. Wow.
The little back and forth. Jake B really only has died once.
Rosie.
Oh my gosh. Squat's only died once. Jake B has only died once. That's pretty impressive on the map. And Heritage with no kills. Atlas with no kills. And that's what's kind of hurting them here. I mean, you got to come away with a kill here sooner or later in 6 rounds. It is very, very tough for the rest of the team to pick up that. But again, you know, Squat and Jake B not dying. And that's huge as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's positioning or just overtakes, you know, accuracy on the shots.
I mean, they do play very spread out. And for how huge of a map Mar is, that might just be... They're just too easy to isolate. It's like, even if you lose your 1v1s, you trade one out, but your teammates are 10 seconds away.
Right.
It's, yeah, no, that's a lot of map control lost the offense, like we see here.
Heritage flashed himself. He threw the flash out. It was a great choice, but did flash himself. Right on the other side of the stairs is Jake B. Not getting the connection on that one. Jake B going back behind the boxes. Marsden in comm center as well. And Heritage coming around the corner. He's going to pick up one. And this could be a chance for the defense to come around. They get one coming off the stairs. Another one in comm center. They go in for the defuse, but he's left all alone. He's going to go down, and that's wasting time. Wolfgang could play this one quite nicely here as he can go for another one. He's got to play off this a little bit. Protection. He gets another one. He's going to get the diffuser. Oh, my gosh.
No way.
No way. That...
Was that a 1v4 or 1v3?
That was a 1v3. And he was stuck in comm center. Like,
round starting.
You got you got to be able to isolate that guy. You know, I mean, wow. But the accuracy from Wolfgang too, man, that was nasty.
Excellent shots out of him. There, when it was a 1v2, they posted up on him. They took the wider angle, so they he wouldn't have the shot on the diffuser. But he just instantly put them down. Excellent job from Wolfgang.
And very good
really turned up
patience too, like waiting for the diffuse to come out just to peak in time. But again, here we got the offense pushing B side, and they're just aggressively pushing, and they've got 2 kills already, and it is a 5v3, now a 5v2. They got Scan out, going for Scan. Heritage on the backside, but getting pinched by 2 guys. Nowhere to go, goes down to Jake B, and E Ninja takes down Venyan with the trade out. Just like that, 4 still up, and it is 8-0 already on map number 3. 1 more.
No, honestly, what an excellent showing from the Boogie Bandits here. Like, it's mostly the Jake B and E Ninja show, but it's like everyone's pulling their weight. Like even Marzan, like he's at the bottom of the scoreboard with 1 and 3, but he has 4 assists.
4 assists.
So he's probably going, he's probably going in early. A vegan team member who, like we said earlier, they're very spread out, very isolated, feeling like getting the pick, but then immediately getting traded out. So yeah, they're playing very well together.
Yeah, and like what I tell my team, it's not all about the KDs, because if you win, everybody did something right, right? The whole team must have been doing something right, could have been holding somebody back, but regardless, you're winning, no matter what the KDs are, and just offense cleaning things up again. And today is a 3v2, and Scanner is still up with Wolfgang, and he is going to rotate back through spawn. He's going to go to A as all the defenders are on the B site, and again, Heritage last up on the wrong site. Minute left. He's going to quickly figure out that they're not pushing this way. On a map like this, he's learning already that if you're not hearing anything, you just got to rotate. Like, the map's too big. You need to move to the other side if you're not hearing anything.
Yeah, honestly. And he's got so many angles to clear on the way. He also has a bunch of
Jake B just sitting in a nice little protective flank side. Just waiting for that rotation to come through. Nice work. JP's been dominant on this map. He must love this map. These two guys, like 15 and 14. I mean, 29 kills between the two of them. Doing pretty well. And Jake's only died twice. That's impressive in its own.
No, that's insane. Well, I mean, after taking the first 2 maps, it's like you have to have like an excellent mental game. Like you're just feeling it, you're hitting your shots, and it's like it can't be understated how that mental game can be an advantage or disadvantage. It's like we have players on Vegan who it's like we know can make big plays, but they're just not doing it. And it might just be because they just might be hurting from those previous maps.
It's true. It's true. Offense again, getting aggressive and taking down plenty on the catwalk area in mid. All 3 kills have happened in mid. There is nobody left on B. Wolfang and Marzen are playing it slow, but there is absolutely nobody here. The only rotation is coming from Heritage through Glow Cave, and he's got 2 in front of him, 2 behind him. And we got some action maybe on the other side of the map. As Red Room is being played out, Venion's going to rotate out, going to try to help out Heritage, but he hears Squad around him. He's afraid to go too far. And this is beautiful play by Squad. Like, Squad doesn't have to technically do anything. He just got to be there and mess with Venion's mind. Because Venion is wasting so much time and energy looking for this guy. And he finally gets him, but, I mean, Venion sat here for 20 seconds looking to get that kill. And allowing the other team to get the scan in.
Yeah, no, Venion has a Herculean effort ahead of him if he wants to get this right. Yeah, and it's not going to happen.
It's tough.
But Squat, we were talking about him in the last game. Like, he has near perfect positioning. It's really impressive how he knows where to put himself to be the biggest threat to the enemy team without actually committing to a fight. It's really, like, great to see.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump out for the UI bug just because it is match round, just in case it does happen here. We hope not. We hope that the offense now is going to get a few picks and plays here, but we'll find out. If they win one, we'll go back and we'll switch here. But E-Ninja looking for some kitten dude up on the top of the catwalk. Atlas right above him as well. And it is a pistol round, so anything could happen. As Jake B and Atlas are trading shots on the catwalk. Who's going to peek who? Atlas looking for that kill. They know Jake B is dangerous. Flash coming out. It doesn't pick up Atlas. Atlas with a nice, beautiful headshot. Another shot by Cyril CJs, and some kitten dude falls off something and dies from fall. Atlas getting taken down. Heritage is right there by Squat, and could be dangerous here. Gun down. Heritage looking for the kill, but Squat gets him as well. Squat coming around, picking up another one on Atlas.
Oh!
And that is 3. That is it. That is the map. 11-0. And that's why we stayed, just in case. Boogie, Woogie, Bandits. Just, I don't know. They dominated 11-0. Obviously, the scoreline shows that 11-0.
Oh,
I mean,
goodness.
double digits from everybody but Marzen. Marzen doesn't like Mar. Please don't put Marzen in for Mar anymore, he's saying right now. Like, I don't even want to play this map. But no, I mean,
every good team needs some moral support, though.
they do.
You know?
5 assists.
You know?
I mean, Marzen's hitting his shots to an extent, right? I mean, he's making connection on those shots, just not making those kills happen. So he's at least making connections, getting the assist. Assists matter. Maybe not in the stats lines in the game per se, but for your team, that stuff does help. But excellent work from Boogie Woogie Bandits. I mean, 11-6, 11-6, 11-0, 33-12 total scoreline. And we can head straight over to the standings page. Let me pop the scoreboard back up. We'll go to standings here. We can see where these guys moved to already, because that's instantly, gotta love the fact that come on, standings. Doesn't want to pop up.
I'm trying to get on it, too.
Oh, there it goes, finally. Okay.
Oh, they almost swapped spots. Almost exactly. Right?
Yeah. And we have, can't see the little screen. So Boogie Woogie Bandits moved up to 14th place, and they were what, 17th, I think, 17th or 18th. But Vegan dropped down to 18th place there, 2382. And the SRS 2400. That's a big jump in points there, and it's because the big victory in total score as well. Like that's a big factor, and that's what I was trying to say. If Boogie Woogie, our Team Vegan, could have came out and did well on Mar and kept that score line even, there would only been like a 1 or 2 point change up on the fact of the on the SRS system there. But dropping 11 rounds on Mar is definitely not going to help, as we can tell the drop in the standings there. But let's see if, looks like Crexer is done as well. So Narcos and Out on VAIL must be over as well. We can check up on that. I'll check and see what the score was for that as well for you guys, just in case you missed it. But looks like Narcos took 3 maps out on VAIL. Wow, Narcos 11-0 on Suna, 11-1 on Kitty, and 11-2 on Mar.
Oh,
wow.
That one hurts a little bit.
Yes, that was
33-3.
Yes.
Ooh.
And Narcos has pushed up to 15th place. I know they were down there. They were like 17th or 19th before the map started as well. So it's just another amazing thing that IVRL has done. As the automation comes out instantly, you know, you can go to the standings page and find out where you moved in the standings. Gotta love it. There's no waiting around for all the scores to go through because everything's automated through the servers. But guys, I had a great time tonight. I extremely appreciate you being here. You've taken a lot off my plate being here, and your commentary was amazing. Hopefully chat's out there loving you guys, loving you, because you did a great job for your first time. I do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I really love this game and what y'all are building with it. So yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely, absolutely. Folks, hope you had a good evening. Sorry about the stream issues earlier. It normally doesn't happen around here. My fat fingers hit the wrong button, but I'm human, right? I'm human. It's going to happen, and we won't let it happen again. I promise you. I promise you, I won't let it happen again. But anyway, congratulations to those out there that predicted Boogie Woogie Bandits to win and their prediction points. You won yourself a bunch of points, and sorry about those who chose vegan for that extra odds in your favor. Did not go in your favor tonight. But congratulations, Boogie Woogie Bandits, taking week 7 over Team Vegan. Total score 33-12. We're gonna head out. Gonna leave you with a highlight reel. Catch some of those replays as they went down in the game, and we'll catch you next week. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We'll find out soon. Matches are gonna come out on. Availability comes out Monday. Matches will start getting ringed out on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll find out what's going to happen next week, folks. Have a good night, everybody. Guys, and thank you again. Anything you want to say to the people?
No, just thank you all for watching.
All right, folks. All right, have a good night, everybody, and God bless you. Up here on Catwalk.
It looks like Boogie Woogie Bandits have gotten cat control. Ooh, E-Ninja. He was just holding on, waiting for the peek on the sandbags on cat. So they don't have a pick on B. They're not going on it. That was a really great flash.
It was a great flash.
And they've turned it from a 3v4 to a 3v2 in their favor. With mid control, they could go anywhere. But Jake B is feeling around on B site. But now that Team Vegan has that information, but some kitten dude just turned.
Frustration even in the player models, and that's what I love about this game.
Oh, we're seeing a mid push here out of Atlas. Knowing that Boogie Woogie has been going for mid control these last couple rounds. Oh,
nice pick, nice
round. There is so much that you can do. It leaves all of your options open. Whereas if you commit too heavily to one site too early in the round, and you don't have that mid control, you have all of that space that could potentially be given up to the enemy team against us. And we weren't even like putting in like a ton of work at the time. But yeah, they only got one round. And then I think we scrimmed against them, we being Global Dystopia Nexus, and they got a few good rounds.
By Atlas, as he does go down into the smoke, staying a little covered, but he does cough. So that is one big thing about the smokes here in this game, is the audio cues.
How on earth did Atlas survive any?
Oh, he gets a
How is he on earth did Atlas survive any?
Oh, he gets a
How is he still
shot.
being a nuisance?
He is a double. He's got a double. This guy's on G Fuel. What are the subs? He's going for a 30. Clear sight.
No way.
He clears. It was around B long, and we were in the middle of a side swap, so we missed that one kill. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be plenty more coming. So you can tell Benyon throwing a nice nade right into the face of Wolfang. It literally went through his body, and I was in the POV. Lose it quickly. Now they're just given all the time in the world for the defense to rotate, and now they got a phase 4 or 2v4. Scans coming out. Benyon's uncovered. Benyon's unprotected there, but no, Real CJ's just in time. Real CJ's just in time. Wow, what a protection from Real CJ's. The timing was real there. What beautiful, beautiful work from 2v4 to a 2v2, and now down to a 1v2. And Benyon goes at the trying to hold down the big rush on the long A. He knows it. He's backing up. He's trying to throw some utility, and he is going to get prepared here for a gunfight. And shots are ringing out. Marzen does peek at the right time. Beautiful peek, and they are holding the cross and the backside. Look at this teamwork. He was also getting shot. And they know Scan's down on site. Now, the defense has got to switch up their mentality, right? They don't have to push. They don't have to get aggressive. If they don't want, like, they can choose to, which they are doing. They're nicely getting that kill by Jake B to get these kills. I mean, right now, you got to play this as a 1v1, right? You know where Scanner is. You don't want to pick it up. It's going to cause audio. You need a clear sight. And there's one. He's got one. He's got to know there's another guy possibly backside. Look at him. A nice peek. Oh, my gosh. That was close. From Marzin through CT, and they do throw a smoke out, and the smoke, he's in the smoke. You can hear the footstep, or you hear the cough. And Marzin taking advantage of that audio cue. Venyan getting the... Oh, what a peek by Venyan. Nice peek, but I'm due the scan in. 20 seconds left to get this to happen. Nice nade. Is it going to go on the backside? No, it's going to miss Venyan, but Venyan, is he going to peek? He hears the footsteps. Nice by Wolfang. Great.
Yeah, no, he maintained great spacing, great positioning that whole time. He and Heritage were just playing a game of chicken without knowing it. But oh my goodness, E-Ninja with the aggression.
Been a couple times.
He gets two.
And he's last one left as there is a 1v3 and Squat is on this crazy little flank coming through barrel room, but not in time. He's going to have to run out after him, maybe pick him up off bridge. Just in time. What a pre-fire by Squat. Quite pick him up. Heritage is on Big Rock. Dice, as we call it, with the Uzi pistol, should get one because it is dangerous at close range. Shots ringing on the opposite side as E-Ninja does get that one. And shots ringing out. E-Ninja, the day, but they still got to move through skate park and over bridge to get there. Heritage right on the other side of this concrete wall. They know somebody's still close by. And just missing is Wolfang. Heritage going to the other side, picking off one. Is he going to get Wolfang on the double peek? He does. Nice job in CT. He's got one behind him. He's got Scan out in front of him. And he's got to keep moving. But he is afraid of the person in the back. And can he pick him up in the window? Will he be looking? Marzin's going to be looking as well. And they trade out. My coming out, beautiful flash. Well, CJ's push him. He's not going to push him. He does get two, and they're down to one left, and they got to go for the defuse in the next few seconds. And Kitten Dude gets it, and the defense get that hole or that retake. My gosh, that was impressive. They are starting to clear sight quickly. They got two. They got three killed on sight. And they nice shot by Jake B. Wow, what an angle. What a shot. All down to Venyan. That was rough, man, to watch. I feel bad for the guy. And the body throwing and flying down, and that's wasting time. Wolfgang could play this one quite nicely here as he can go for another one. He's got to play off this a little bit. Protection. He gets another one. He's going to get the diffuser. Oh, my gosh.
No way.
No way.
Taking the first two maps, it's like you have to have like an excellent mental game. Like you're just feeling it. You're hitting your shots. And it's like, it can't be understated how that mental game can be an advantage or disadvantage. Like, we have players on Vegan who it's like we know can make big plays.
Dude falls off something and dies from fall. Atlas getting taken down. Heritage is right there by Squat. And could be dangerous here. Gun down. Heritage looking for the kill, but Squat gets him as well. Squat coming around, picking up another one on Atlas.
Oh!